What up, everybody? Welcome to the Mastercraft Podcast. I'm your host, Ace Payne. Just here today to try to give y'all some updates on where I'm at in the business. It's been a long journey. I'm one of them people that kind of just jump out there and figure things out along the way. And with that, um, it comes with like reorganizing your strategy on, I dibbled and dabbled and doing the vinyl. Then I upgraded to the white toner print, which allowed me to do it took my t-shirt game to the next level, because where I was just doing words and logos and having to peel and mess with the vinyl cutters and stuff like that, different machines. um, White toner was a lot easier for me. So with all that being said, like once once I started getting into the white toner, the I felt what I was putting into the re-up was more than what I felt like I was getting in profit. And over time, I would make a decent amount of money, the t-shirts, but then the supplies wouldn't last, and supplies cost a lot. So in the meantime, I didn't want to just upcharge take my charge to a another level, to the point where uh, stuff was going to be a lot more expensive for the buyer. And with that, it came from me just completely shutting it down and trying to work hands free. So I started dibbling, dabbling with Alibaba. I got a couple products made. I got one of my first hats made right out of China. Then I ended up moving towards some beanies. Then I did like the leather coat that I'm wearing right now. You know, stitched patch. Logo on the back, and I was trying to do the whole pre-sale thing. But like I said, as you can see, as I'm going through all this is just like, as I'm getting the ideas, I'm just kind of going for it, going for it. And I think what people need to do at the beginning of all this, you really need to sit down and have a business strategy, like a business strategy, a business plan. And I think that can make a lot of things run a lot smoother. Me, I was trying to buy the building and run the business on the outside. I bought the building that I need to do my shirt printing, my podcast, my music, my studio, my man cave, my everything. I love it, and it's been coming along a long way from when it just got dropped off and it was just a shell. We got projects that we want to do. Like, there's so much stuff that I want to do. Um, I guess what I'm trying to say through this episode is, there's so much stuff that you want to do, but you gotta take things one step at a time. And anytime you try to overwhelm yourself with a lot of things, you just seem like you have a lot of things to do and a lot of things ain't getting done. So in the meantime, you do what you can. So in the meantime, I've just been, you know, recording music and trying to create content. I'm trying to stay fresh on the reactions. When new music that inspires me drops, reacting to music, getting some conversations in with some friends over some sports. I try to keep it not to the point where I'm just on one thing. I like to keep it fresh. So um, the next phase of all of this, I want to say it's time to start making smarter money. I've noticed, I've worked at my job for over 15 years. It's a long time to move up and kind of still be in the same scenario that I was in 7 years ago. And um, I think everybody comes to their breaking point. And I made a song about putting my 2 weeks notice in. I want to say three to 4 years back. No, 3 years back. And I've always dreamed about putting my 2 weeks notice in. You know, a lot of times we get attached to the stuff that's comfortable. And I already know, like, right now my job is comfortable, but now I'm dealing with a whole a lot of unnecessary stuff, and things ain't being done. I would like to get paid more. I'm running around, just overdoing it, doing too much. Help people who've betrayed me. It's like high school in there. You know, you could be talking to somebody, and then two seconds later, they telling your business to the next person. It's just like at this point, it's just like you just realize every day is the same, and I would like to be in an environment that I'm actually gonna grow, and that's no disrespect to anybody that still works there, and from people who've left and went to like a job that's kind of similar, but I'm to the point where I know my worth. I know my worth. I know what I want to do. I want to drop. Like for one, I'm an artist. At the end of the day, I'm an artist. I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I started my own LLC with the clothing brand. You know, I'm venturing off into a content creator. You know, I don't feel like I'm willing to be on the hamster wheel anymore. I've been feeling like I've been unplugged for a long time, and I've been seeing what it is, and the only thing that's kept me there is being comfortable. And I'm trying to manifest to the point where uh, it's really nothing left. There's really nothing left that I can accomplish at that place. You know, for the longest, I needed a well-paying job so that I could have insurance in case anything happened with my kids. And then had to have dental and eye and all that type of stuff like that. And that's something that I couldn't provide at the beginning. You know, without having a job. So at the end of the day, I'm not trying to down anybody who needs a job, but just treat the job like a hustle, and don't get too invested into anything that it's not building your dreams. Because you got to think, while you're in there, you're actually building. You're building for somebody else. This isn't your dream, and that's the thing where I guess I get upset the most. Uh, how you can be so invested into a company and only just be just a number and just somebody that's actually there, that's on the attendance roster, and that's about it. You're just a number. And at the end of the day, I feel like I'm more important than that, and I'm really excited for this year. I'm really excited to see where we take things, and yeah, like, well, let's get these pre-orders up for these jackets, man. Y'all let me know if y'all feeling these. I would like to do like a pre-order in the next couple months. Or actually, it's already fall time. So yeah, let's try to get some pre-orders in. Y'all let me know, comments below, how y'all like the fit. Y'all like it in the hat. Like I said, I got some beanies. I got some beanies that we could probably pull up. Let me see. I don't know. Without me having to get off screen. Hold on. Yeah, so we got the beanies too. I got a couple of bags of the black. I don't even want to unwrap this now, but we got a bunch of these. Hit me up. Here you can see the links on all the stores I got up here on the screen. I got the YouTube, Spotify, music, Shopify, Facebook, IG, all that. Y'all can hit me up there. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all follow this journey, man. Cause like you said, right now, this is a journey. Y'all been with me every step of the way. I've tried different things. I'm getting my feet wet with this reaction channel. I'm just creating content altogether. I enjoy it, and I'm glad you guys are a part of this journey with me. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned to the next episode. I got a couple good episodes coming up, more sports related. Me and my brother reviewing some Ohio State. Unfortunately, my Jags took a loss today, but it's all good. We're 4-2. We're gonna keep it pushing. Ohio State, OHIO, to all the Ohio State fans and middle finger if you're a Michigan fan. But we all got love for everybody. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next one. We out.